Hi guys, my name is Rifat. Today we're gonna record our first video on YouTube with my friend Zainab. We're gonna talk about our English journey together. Hi Zainab, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, I'm really good. How do you feel today?
I'm feeling nice today because it's the summertime and the sun is shining and the birds are chirping.
Yeah,
It's a nice day, I think,
yeah,
for me.
yeah, okay. Today is really nice day.
Nice day.
Okay, Zainab, today, we're gonna talk about our English journey.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
can
going to
ask
ask you
some
some
questions.
questions.
Okay, of course. Also, of course, I'm gonna ask you some questions about your
Mhm.
English journey.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to start first then?
Okay. It's good. It's good.
Okay, nice. Or how was your English in the beginning of your learning English? What do you think about that?
Okay.
How
Firstly,
did you start? How was you? How were you?
okay. It was really good, but firstly, I'm a student at METU, Middle East Technical University. I'm studying math education, as you know. This year was really good for me. This term was really good for me because I was a prep student. After that, I was just studying English in our school on online lessons with my tutors at my university. This was really nice, but beginning of my English journey, it was really hard to speak English. It was really hard to pronounce these vocabulary and these words, which are used, which are used generally in English. Of course, my native language is not English, as you know, is Turkish, my native language. Because of that, I've had a lot of difficulties about learning a new language,
Mhm.
but now it's good. It's okay now.
So it is completely different from Turkish, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really different. It's still really different from my native language. But I don't know. Also, I tried to learn Spanish a bit, but it's too similar to Spanish. I think
Mhm.
it's it's easier than it's really learning English, learning Spanish is easier than learning Turkish, I think.
Mm,
Of course, if you speak English, if you know English,
mhm.
of course.
Um, which strategies did you try while you are trying to learn English? Can you tell me about that?
Uh, I've used a lot of strategies, but not strategies. I think applications. Some applications I've used. Um, some of them, some of them were really good. Some of them were really bad. But I used to use most probably Quizlet, to memorize lots of vocabulary. To have a really rich vocabulary. Because of that,
Mhm.
my vocabulary is really good. But I think I've had some difficulties about my reading. But after that, I've done lots of practice with my tutors at my university one by one on online lessons. But now it's okay, I think.
Nice, very nice. But now most of the students have trouble speaking. Uh, what do you think about that?
It is, I think, they see as the biggest problem for students to speak English. But I
Mhm.
think, of course, I'm not a native speaker. I'm just a Turkish guy. My native language, as you know, is not English. Of course, we can have some difficulties because we don't know how to speak English, really. Most of the guys who live in Turkey, I think, don't have lots of relatives from abroad, such as England, Germany, maybe Germany, because there are lots of Turkish guys in Germany. But from England, from European countries, I think we don't have a lots of relatives as Turkish guys. But I think we are good. We are really in a good level. We are really in a good manner
I-
about learning in other language, learning a different language. as Turkish guys.
Especially in a short time, right? In that
Of
time.
course, but
Because-
yeah, if you are a university student in a very good quality university, at a very good quality university, you have to do that. Because if you have some main goals, if you have some main ideas about your future, you know, you have to do that, I think. Because
Yeah.
on abroad, of course, on abroad, you'll use your different language, such as English, Spanish, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you are right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you said that you used some tools while you were learning English, some
Mhm.
websites or something.
Mhm.
What did you recommend to people who are learning English?
Learn English like me. Of course, I'm learning English still. I can recommend Memrise. Of course, it's a very good site. Quizlet is really good to memorize lots of vocabulary. Um, what about? There are lots of websites. Also, there are lots of channels on YouTube. On YouTube, such as learning English with TV series.
Yeah,
It's really good because you can analyze the vocabulary with this guy who is who is a native speaker in English. It's really nice because if you want to read very well in English, if you want to speak very well in English, you have to have lots of vocabulary. Of course, you have to do that. You have to pronounce them well, as you know.
Yeah.
Of course, if you are a university student, you have to do that by using some academic materials. Because in spoken English, there are lots of things I know. There are lots of things that I know still, but I know, of course, I know some of them. But in academic, it's really different from this spoken English. There are lots of a different vocabulary from the spoken English. But it's good, I think. Learning academic English is very good for learners, very good for university students because in the future, if you want to be an academic staff on abroad, such as in the USA, in England, you have to do that. You have to have a degree, in such kind of examinations, such as IELTS, TOEFL. Is really good.
Yeah, you are right. When it comes to academic, I'd like to ask you about academic writing and what do you recommend
My
to people?
travel. It,
Yeah,
it
maybe
was my travel. It's not my travel now.
yeah, maybe it is a bit big topic, but maybe we can talk about in the next videos or something. But can you just summarize?
Okay, I can do that. I can do that for our subscribers, for our spectators. I think it's I'm gonna say it looks like a bit different from in others, such as reading and speaking, because reading, if you have a reading part, you have time, you can do that very easily, I think, for me. But in academic writing, it's still different because I know that I have lots of vocabulary in my mind, but how can I use them? I don't know. How can I use them in academic writing when I write an academic paragraph? But I did in our proficiency exam. It was really nice. But also, there are some strategies, I think. If you wanna have a good academic paragraph, you have to perform them.
Okay, nice. And maybe do you recommend to subscribers that they have to memorize academic words every day? Do you recommend that?
Every day, of course, they have to repeat them a lot for lots of times. They have to use them when they're speaking English.
Okay, because some people are complaining that they are they forget the academic verbs. So you are recommending
Of course,
that.
me too. I'm
Yeah.
this guy.
Can you say it can you tell it about something that, please?
Of course, they have to repeat them for lots of times. Of course, there are some vocabulary lists on such kind of applications, such as Memrise, as I mentioned, Memrise and Quizlet. Of course, Quizlet is my favorite because you can see lots of different academic lists from your university, from another universities, from another guys who are native in English. It's really nice, these kind of applications. Of course, they have to use them when they write an academic paragraph because it's really important about repetition, you know. When you repeat something, of course you are learning.
Yeah. And if they take a break, they can't learn, right? They can't learn how to write. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I think it was really hard, but I did it because I really worked hard. You know, at nights, evenings, I did it because it was really important for my future. I'm gonna be most probably in the future. I'm gonna be an academic staff, or I don't know, or an math teacher in a high school, in a college. Most probably, I'll have lots of students who wanna speak English with me, who wanna speak English when they have lessons with me. Because of that, it was really important about my life. I did it. Now it's good, I think. Yeah. Of course.
Lots of time for it, right?
Yeah, with you, we've had lots of meetings with you. I cannot count now.
Yeah, me too.
A huge number of meetings.
Yeah.
It also improves my speaking, not my reading, just my speaking. Yeah. Of course, it improves my reading and my writing because when you speak with a guy who really wants to speak English with you, of course, it helps you a lot because if you know something that I don't know, you say me when you speak English. After that, I say, yeah, I don't know this collocation, you know, I don't know this vocabulary.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, it's really good. After that, after this conversation, you use this word, you use this vocabulary in your writing or when you speak English. Really, it helps you. It helps you a lot, I think.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, for just today, do you have any questions? We're gonna finish this meeting. If you have any questions, you can ask.
No, I don't have any question. You? Do you have any question?
Okay, I don't have any question for today, Zeynep. In our following videos, of course, I'm gonna have lots of questions for you and I'm gonna have lots of questions about your English journey.
Okay.
Of course. Thank you for this conversation. Okay, Zeynep, because it was really useful. It will be really useful for our subscribers. I think because in our country, you know, in the world, there are lots of university students and college students, of course, who want to learn English, who want to speak English. Of course, in our following videos, we're gonna have some academic vocabulary. We're gonna we're gonna have some academic writing, academic reading. We're gonna do that together. It will be really nice for our subscribers, of course, for us, because we are students. Our departments are in English, and you know, 100%. It's really nice. Of course, Zeynep, thank you for this conversation today. Okay, I'm gonna say hi. See you, Zeynep. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.